It's lockdown. The world shut up shop and you've decided to open yours. Whatever you do, do not start a YouTube channel. You've never sold anything on eBay before. You've got nothing to sell on eBay. What makes you think people are going to want to watch you? Don't start a YouTube channel. You know a bit about toys, I'll give you that. But you've got a full-time job, a young family. How are you going to find time to do YouTube? And if you do, there's already people out there that are bigger and better than you. This is way different to anything you've done before. Do not start that YouTube channel. You got no lights, you got no camera, you got no microphone, you just run everything out of a garage. If you had a channel, what would you even call yourself?
I'm Ian, the master of pieces, and my channel has just hit 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Mad. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. I watched one of my first videos back from 4 years ago, still out in the same garage, still spinning around the same type of toys. The only thing that has really changed is the backdrop. Now I know 10,000 subscribers is quite a small drop in the wider YouTube ocean, but the UK reseller YouTube scene is pretty small niche, and I'm really proud to be a part of it, representing the part-time eBay resellers. So guys, thank you again. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you for sticking by me. Enjoy the video. Let's try somewhere new to start with. We come to Wootton-under-Edge in Gloucestershire. A couple of charity shops down there. Never been in them before. Don't know what size they are, the prices. Let's check it out. Looks pretty big, to be fair. Shoes price check. £6. Pair of Adidas trainers. That ain't too bad, is it? So quite a small toy section tucked to the back of the shop here. A few generic board games on the bottom. Bag of cheap plasticky track. Kiddies books. Teen books. Jigsaws. What's a 50p box like? All modern plasticky tat. Could be the first fair of the day there. Waddington's Formula 1. Hang on a minute. £20. eBay in good condition, 100% complete, 20 plus post. Box is wrecked. Board looks rectal on the crease. Yeah. Look at all them DS games down there. Brain training, more brain training, maths training. Massively tempted with these, right? There's a ton of old Discworld Terry Pratchett books. Got 5 up there, 4 down there. The artwork on these covers is brilliant. Just asked behind the till, all of these paperbacks are £1.50 each. Average eBay sold prices are about £2 each if you bundle them up. If they were 50p, I'd pick them up just to see what they're all about. But for £1.50, there's not going to be enough in it. Some cool DC figures in the glass cabinet. £10 each, no chance. Well, that was a complete waste of time. They had some decent-ish stuff in there, but it was all sky-high priced. I heard one of the ladies actually saying they were struggling to get some good quality donations because everyone is now selling stuff online. As in, they're not taking stuff in to donate, they're selling the best stuff off themselves and only taking in the rubbish. Why not, eh? But the thing is, I don't think that the quality was the issue in there. It's pricing. Oh, mate. Straight on the rail, Brazil shirt. Is it legit? That's the thing. Looks like it's had a name on the back. Vinicius Jr. 10. I don't like the look of it. Individually priced CDs, £2.50, 2, 3, 8. Surely not. Come to the electronics. We might have found our first pickup. In this box here, look. Xbox 360 console. £20 for the box. But in here, right, we've got 3 controllers. That one's got the official back on it. Another one there, which has got a battery pack in the back of it. And then an original Xbox controller as well. Got the power brick. I mean, it's not bargain of the century, right? The console with the power brick and one controller sells for about 20 quid. The controller itself sells for about 15. So actually, adding all that up, right, it's probably not worth it. It's a bit of a risk. Does that even work? Potential for a red ring of death. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna give this a crack though. Sony CD player, cassette on the top with radio, CFD V7. It's got the plug on the back, that's handy. £7.50. It's not cheap, is it really? Look at the state of the inside, it's gonna need cleaning up. The soles on that, anything up to about 40 quid. Set of pogs up here. That's a cool mat. Mat is 2 quid. Stack of pogs for £1. Slammers there for 2 quid. Insanity down here as well, in the big box. Before we get too deep into it, how much? Tenner. Okay. There has been one of these big box editions sell for 35 plus post, but the going rate for just the discs is about 15. Not spending 10 quid for that. These are intriguing as well. These Lumi lights. This is a body clock start at 30. They want 5 quid for it. Sold about 20. And they look to sell pretty quick as well. I think there should be a remote control with it. Can't see that anywhere on the shelf. I think just the unit itself, that's still worth giving a go. Actually, correction, I'm leaving that. There's a fair few listed on eBay and not many sold. The last one went for about 15, something like that. It was on bids. Just not feeling it. The condition's putting me off, to be fair. Decent little boxes. You can find all sorts of stuff in here. Look at that, straight away. Vintage Kenner. Old school Batman at the back. I haven't got that one. There's another purple one in there as well. How much is this bag? £1.50. It's a Captain America. And a Mr. Fantastic in there. How old are these? 2013. It's got a shield. £1.50. I'll check sold listings. Hey, look. Bowser. It's Hot Wheels. It's £1. That's very cool. Becoming a bit of a channel staple, this. Frustration. Not seen this box before. He's looking happy though, isn't he? £2.50. See if it's all in there. Yep. 4 of each counter. Looks in decent condition. Get it. This could be a little shout up here. Niagara board game. Looks like it's all in German, but it's won a 2005 award. £3.50. The last one of these sold, right? 25 quid. What I want to check is whether the instructions are in German. Decent instructions on top, all in English. Just have a general look at the condition. Well, it's got all those canoe pieces there, isn't it? Tell you what, looks like a pretty decent game. Might actually give it a play too. What's that down there? That looks pretty cool. You can instantly feel the weight. You can tell the quality. Dinky Toys, there we are. Hillman Imp. One of the old ones by Meccano. It's got all the rubber tyres on it. £5. I'll check sold listings. Paintwork looks reasonable considering the age. Look at this in here. Brand new Pass of Pigs. £2.50. Sold on that about £12.99. These don't hang around either. Oh, check this out here. Official Sega Dreamcast keyboard. £3.50. Still in the box. What? I assume it's in the box. Sold on that box about 20 quid. Cool to see that accessory for a retro console in it. Love it.
So last week, after 20 different charity shops spread over 6 hours, didn't find too much. It kind of made me think, what is the best use of my time on a Wednesday? Well, today what I've done is I've gone around about 10 in the morning. I've done okay. I think I found enough to keep me going this week. Well, enough to get me to the weekend anyway, and there'll be another source and opportunity at the boot sales if that's on. So this afternoon, I could go around and do a few more charity shops. but there's a risk that I might not find anything. And judging by the way they've been this morning, it's not been particularly flowing. So rather than that, I've popped back to see my mum. I'm going to pop in, have a bit of lunch with her. Got a feeling that my nephew's in here too. Always good catching up with those legends. That's the best use of my time this afternoon. I'm going to make the drive back to Cardiff now. Check out some eBay solds. We'll start the eBay sales off with my final 2 Warhammer Horror CSA books. I just can't get over these. These have been insane, right? I've sold all of them in less than 3 weeks, and I just can't believe the second-hand value of these books, right? This Age of Darkness here, even though the spine is a bit wrecked, that's sold for 20 quid. And that Mark of Calf there, that's sold for 25. Like, these are just in such demand, right? They were only 8 quid brand new, but because of the short print and a massive fan base, it just keeps the prices high. Mad. This was a surprising little sale as well. This was one of my mate's old cars. He used to have it back in the day. He's kept it in pristine condition, right? And I sold it on his behalf. It's a Matchbox Holden pickup truck. Still got the sticker on the front there. What makes this one particularly special is it's got those 2 plastic yellow bikes in the back. You can imagine those are going to get snapped or just lost over time. That little truck there, that Matchbox car there, that's sold for £22. This one though is a little bit underwhelming. Every time I see that Jurassic World symbol there, I always pick the dinosaurs up. But 9 times out of 10, you always expect those dinosaurs to do a bit better than they actually do. This Triceratops here, even though it's got full movement, it's in excellent condition, it's only sold for a tenner. Like, the quality, the detail, you just expect it to go for a bit more. I need to do a bit more research into these dinosaurs before I pick them up in the future. Farming Simulator 22 for PS4. I picked this up at the jumbo sale for 2 quid. It's got a free upgrade to the PS5 version included. That one there sold for 25 quid. We'll start the weekend sales off with some I only picked up this morning in the boot sale. Listed them up as soon as I got back home, and within an hour they'd sold. These are called Tech Deck Dudes, and I got 6 of them. What they are is little magnetic figures that clip onto the boards like that. Not many listed, not many sold. Seem to be popular over in America. I stuck them all up as a bundle. Paid a £5, asked for 25 quid. Offer come in 23, it was close enough. I accepted. An old school big track is something I've always been intrigued about. I've seen other people pick these up, so when I saw this at the jumbo track, I thought I'd give it a crack. Paid a £5, seemed a pretty fair price. Reasonable condition, some of the stickers are coming off. Not as valuable as I was hoping, to be honest. I listed it up for 20 quid. It hasn't hung around for too long. But I would have thought because there's a little bit of hype around these, they would have been worth a bit more than that. Either way, £5 into 20. Pokemon Monopoly Kanto Edition. This is the one with the 6 metal tokens in, all complete. Paid a £5, that sold for 15. This sold for 15 as well, but I only paid 50p for it. What I've got is a little Brio bullet train. There's a little Brio logo on the back there. Not in the best condition. There is a bit of wear on the top there. Originally, I only had those 2 listed. I could not find that middle piece at all. Lo and behold, it was lurking in a bag down there. Adjusted the listing, sold pretty quick after that. I might have made a gaff with this. I started running these offers at auction because I had no idea how to price them. I got some old school Formula 1 programs from the 1996 season. 7 different programs, all from different countries. Thing is, they're not all in English either. This is the German Grand Prix, that's in German. I thought, let's auction it, let's let the auction determine the price. Started off as a £5 plus post. Offer come in for 25 quid. I thought, you know what, I only paid a couple of quid. There wasn't many watchers at the time, not many views at the time. To be fair, the auction hadn't been going that long. Kind of wish I let it play out just to see what would happen. But either way, a couple of quid into 25 is alright. I picked this up at a boot sale last summer. I've had it that long. It's still got the tag on. It's a Cardiff Blues rugby jersey. Brand new, right? This would have been 55 quid. Size medium. I sold that for 22. I've not sold much Thomas the Tank for ages. And I've been sat on this bundle of Thomas the Tank trains for ages. I just haven't known what to do with them. It's not the usual stuff I sell, the Trackmaster. And it's not the take and play stuff with the magnets. It's just these really chunky, plasticky trains. Really basic. They're by Golden Bear. I've got a fair few in there. I bought these at a boot sale last summer as well. These have clearly just been used in the sandpit or played around the garden. Not in the best condition at all. 17 different trains and carriages in total. They've sold for 30 quid all in, and they're going global shipping over to Denmark. We'll finish off the sales with 3 things I picked up Sunday morning at the boot sale. I listed them up that afternoon. They've sold already. This is the first one, and these always fly. Trunky booster packs. The one I sold before went for about 30 quid, and this has gone for the same price. The only issue this has got with it, you should be able to write your name in there, but someone's obviously scribbled theirs out. Apart from that, it's in pretty good nick. Paid a £5 for that one, sold for 30. This was a cool pickup. I've got this rubbery Beavertown drip mat. Saw it on the table for 2 quid. Had no idea what it would be worth, but I thought someone's going to want that for their man cave. The colours pop. It's a decent beer. That one sold for just under 20 quid. I then picked up 5 dinky tracks for £1 each. Thing is, they're not particularly old. On the bottom, it says Made in China, Editions Atlas Mattel. If it says Atlas on it, you know it's a reproduction. I think these are from the early 2000s. The build is still really good. The condition's pretty good. Thing with these Atlas ones, no one really wants them, do they? If you're a dinky collector, you want the old ones. And then if you do collect the Atlas ones, you want the box. And actually selling these off individually, you can only really do that with the box. So what I did was bundled the 5 together, asked 20 quid, offer come in £80.50. It was close enough, I accepted it. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like and hit that subscribe. Thank you again for all the support. See you in the next one.